here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not, okay? This is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl. And that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it, okay? And I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here, okay? You put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey, okay? Your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin product, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISOT down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
What's up, y'all? Let me know y'all are hearing me right now. I really was trying to see if I can get, if I can hear myself, but I feel like I have got to get a different form of, I gotta get my earbuds, or I mean, not my earbuds. I have to get my my headphones, because it's not letting me be great. And I brought my AirPods up here thinking that they would connect to my iMac, and they're not. So I'm going to go ahead and close those. What's going on, guys? Okay, give me a second. Let me. Okay, I listened to this mic, and I realized there is somewhat of a echo going on, and I was trying to see if I can fix that without switching back to a live, because then I have to be connected to the computer. And nobody wants to be connected like that. I want to be able to move around. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi. Okay, let me holler at you, nigga. Let me holler at you. Holla. Let me holler at you, bitch. What's going on? Okay. Hi, everybody. So we're back. I just finished my workout, girl, and we are back for another Ratchet reality. We are talking about 4 shows. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring up some graphics, because we're gonna start with Kandi and the Gang. Okay, we're gonna do Kandi and the Gang. We're gonna do Bad Boys LA, and then we're going to get into the Black Ink Cruise of it all. I have my energy supplement here. Y'all don't forget that I do sell energy supplement. I mean, I know that y'all listen to the ads at the beginning of the videos, but y'all don't really be listening to the ads at the beginning of the videos. So let me go ahead and let you guys know, energy supplement, get into it. It helps. It absolutely helps the situation. Do you understand me? Okay. Hi, everybody. I see y'all in the chat. 173 of y'all in the room. Go ahead and like it up for me. Do that for a bit. Like it up. Okay, because I'm about to give y'all music. Are y'all ready? Bondi, is an energy supplement a pre-workout? Yes, it is a pre-workout. Okay. To me, energy supplement can be used whenever you need energy, as far as I'm concerned. I hate that, the screen. It's like, my glasses are reflecting off the screen, and it's annoying me a bit. And then if I hold my head up, then it's the light that's reflecting. It's annoying as hell. But I have to be able to see. I have to be able to see people. And that's what it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into Kandi and the Gang. Are you guys ready? Don't you want to go to the place to be? What? Okay, start over. Y'all ready? Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Don't you want to go To the place to be where strangers become family with fried chicken and mac and cheese from three old ladies' recipes. But don't you and your family come and hang with Kandi and the gang? Yeah. Okay. Hey, wanna run it back, run it back. Don't you wanna go to the place to be where strangers become families with fried chicken and mac and cheese from three old ladies' recipes? But don't you and your family come and hang with Kandi and the gang? Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Listen, I was feeling it. I felt like it worked. Okay. But let's go ahead and get into the thing or whatever. Okay. Kandi and the gang be giving you a little yang 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 for around the house. You know, not really much. So the Detroit grandmas come into OLG. You know, I really feel like y'all make people famous or y'all like make people, I don't know, what you want to call it, infamous. Y'all pay attention to people. Y'all give people energy that, you know, don't necessarily deserve it. Because, like, it's literally these young women that dress up in old lady clothes and put like pillows in their underwear and go around twerking like old ladies. I mean, listen, whatever works, whatever makes you pop. You know what I'm saying? Like ultimately, whatever makes you pop, whatever works. But I'm gonna just go ahead and say, I feel like, well, isn't this lazy? Isn't this lazy? Like, isn't this funny how y'all make people famous for doing absolutely nothing? I've seen those girls before. You know what I'm saying? And they get a whole little featured spot on OLG coming in with pillows in the asses and twerking for 5 minutes, and then boom, bow, pow, you get a little super, you know, on the TV show, and you get some more Instagram followers. I mean, I guess, child, they be in ATL heavy. I mean, look, whatever helps you get on, girl. I'm not hating. I'm just looking at the situation like that's all it takes, huh? All right. So Chandrika has a sunglass line, child. Ain't it funny the way people, you know, a fucking hostess making $12 an hour, but somehow, some way, you are able to start a sunglasses business, and everybody loves your shades, and you want everybody to feel like they rich. She said, "Shades by Drika look good always." Even as a hostess at OLG, even making less than the people down to the family Zyla. Okay, I was just kind of like, here you go. Here you go. Listen, Linda. I understand. It's commerce, nigga. You gotta sell something to these people. Okay. A lot of people make their little bread off of sales and then use their sales money to invest in you know, real estate or something else. It's a very smart way to go, especially for young Black people that have continuously been disenfranchised and need a way to get up out of the poverty that we are thrusted into as African Americans. Yes, I understand. But at some point, it's almost like so predictable. You know what I'm saying? Just so predictable. So, oh, here we go with this shit again. You know what I'm saying? Like Cynthia Bailey did it. I get it. You know, I'm not mad at it, but I just have to point out how you're a hostess, but you have a sunglasses line. Because she knew she was going to be on Bravo at some point on Sunday evening. So you might as well go ahead and find a way to procure sunglasses lines just in time for OLG to come out on Bravo so you can sell for the people that like, you know, the BWAs, bitches with attitudes. Okay, bitches with attitudes, unite and support Chandrilla and her sunglass endeavor. Okay, that's what we're hoping for. That's what we probably got out of the situation. And like I said, I'm not mad at her. She had to plug because Brian plugged his soul roll. Listen, I'm not mad. Like I say, I ain't mad. Plug what you got. Plug what you got. If there's anything that you know our girl Kandi has taught y'all, is how to make a way. I didn't say it wasn't smart. I just said I keep seeing the same thing over and over again, and it's kind of like a wash and repeat situation. So it becomes very predictable. Like I said, that's just not as entertaining. Like, bitch, if you're gonna pretend to be a struggle hostess, then be a struggle hostess, bitch. Like, start the sunglasses line while you're on the show. Don't start it before. You know what I'm saying? And now we sitting up here like, oh, she got it all figured out already, complaining about her less than family dollar salary, but she got a sunglasses line out. All right. See how I want the storyline to match? That's all I'm saying. I just want the storyline to match. But anyway, so she leaves her station, okay, once again, not doing Chandrika's job, so that she can go and talk to Torin because she wants to find out if it was him or if it was anybody else that he may know of that said something to Kandi and Todd about them not giving a fuck about their restaurant. And Torin says, you sure you didn't say it? Because all you do is talk shit. You sure you didn't say it? All you do is talk shit. And she said, everybody say that. Everybody says that, okay? And I just want everybody else, hold on, don't drop the spectacles. I want everybody else to admit they say the shit too. And you know what, Chandrika, I understand where you're coming from, girl. But at the end of the day, this is an elementary, my dear, make myself annoying so I can get camera time type situation. And again, y'all, just saying, it's not that I'm upset about it. It's not that I'm hating on it. It's just that I'm bored with it. That's what I'll say. I am bored with it, Chandrika. Give me something new. Give me something else, okay? This is how you know Jocelyn was fucking up. Because Jocelyn had the opportunity to give y'all the girls with the real issues, the real problems. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't want to do that. She didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Torin tells her stop making it a bigger issue than it really is. And Lyric said that Chandrika is one of those Charmaine type bitches. Goofy for no reason. And I was like, husband, you are definitely like firing on all cylinders, my good guy. Okay, because I hadn't even paid attention to that. Lyric has often lately been pointing shit out to me that I feel like I would have normally said, but he picked it out before I did. I love it. But Lyric basically said that Chandrika is giving Charmaine from Black Ink Crew Chicago. And if you've watched, then you know. And if you've watched, you know, then you understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay, then. So Kandi goes over to Melvin and Patrick's new apartment, which is across the street from OLG. And Kandi's like, wow, this is nice. Okay, this is a good job. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Kandi go over there tight teeth to go ahead and tell her nephews she proud of them, girl. And what we find out is the reason why Kandi has such an affinity for the two of them. For one, Patrick looks exactly like the brother that Kandi lost all those years ago. And Melvin was in the house with her as a kid, so he grew up like her son. So she cares about them and loves them very deeply, right? Patrick shows her around his place, and he shows her the area where he's going to do his manifestation and have his sound bowls. I have sound bowls, I get it. But ultimately, you know, it's Safari, you know, told me how to do this. And then Safari told me to do that. And Safari taught me how to hang my TV from chains in my bedroom. It's just like Safari. And now Kandi's starting to worry, is Patrick in an abusive relationship? We need to go and check in. That's what it felt like. It felt like Kandi wanted to go and check in and make sure her nephew wasn't being abused by a young girl named Safari. Okay. And then we get to this conversation about Safari not wanting Chandrika and her fiance to come to Patrick's housewarming party. Kandi's like, listen, if you want to have a housewarming party, please don't let this young girl tell you can't have a housewarming party. She don't live here. You know what I'm saying? She don't live here. You can have whatever you want to have because the bitch don't live here. Okay. Management meets up to discuss Brandon and Dom Unique. Don Juan found some video of the two of them in the office making out. And now it's become problematic to find out that one of the managers is fucking one of the bartenders. Okay. The hanging TV idea was terrible because the TV was swinging. It was swinging. And I was like, Is it supposed to be swinging like that? Charmaine is indeed a little bit more ditzy, but it still gives the same vibe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like they're lame, but they're pretty, so it doesn't matter. You know? That's how women work. Women can be lame. Men, you're not the only one. You're not the only ones that are lame. Women can be lame, but how women get away with being lame is that as long as she is attractive to a lame nigga, it doesn't matter that she's lame. Because they're lame together. Okay? If you niggas that be lame by yourselves, they make it a little bit depressing. So yes, management meets up to discuss Brandon and Dom in the office making out. And then OLG come in and we discuss making seasoning and barbecue sauce for sale because we have to keep the money coming in. Todd now feels like it was wrong for him and Kandi to fraternize. And I thought that was so funny. I'm like, really, Todd? Really, Todd? Really? Really at this point, Todd? After, what is it, 2 additional children and an empire, and now you feel like you and Kandi maybe shouldn't have fraternized while you were working at Real Housewives of Atlanta? Really? Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face, Todd. Your life has been forever changed in a positive way. And you want us to really believe that you feel now that fraternization amongst you and Kandi shouldn't have happened? Boy, bye. Pebbles, the bartender, talked to Don Juan about Brian's drinking problem. Apparently, Brian is back drinking. He has a box of wine in his book bag under the bar. Brian, baby, I know you think that because you're not rolling 8 balls anymore that you're out of, you're in it clear, you're out of the storm and that you're doing much better than you would have been doing considering what happened with your sister and everything. And RIP, my good guy. But I want to tell you, whenever somebody tells me that AA wasn't for them, they had to call on the Lord, I think about Whitney Houston. And I think about people that don't like to take full accountability. They don't want to stop doing everything. So they think that if they just do the lesser thing a lot, that it's better. And it's not, because what you're going to do is turn anything that you do into a problem. And that's what you're not understanding. It's not about the drug of choice. It's about your mentality surrounding the drug. Whatever it may be, you have an addictive personality, which means it's probably in your best interest to completely cut all of that shit out. Okay, in my opinion. But you know what? You grown, so you do what you want to do. But I'm going to tell you, you look. Do you hear me? You look. There's a look around the eyes, a redness. You know what I'm saying? A paleness to the skin. There's something going on that I'm seeing that makes me feel like you're full of shit. But you know what? On your own time, sir. On your own time. But I'm going to just go ahead and point out to you that I don't feel like the bridge is over. Okay? I just don't. Todd agrees to go in the kitchen as long as everybody else goes with him, which was so unnecessary, seeing as though Todd is the only one that hasn't really been in the kitchen and everybody else has. I would have been Todd. And then like Todd in the confessional. Kandi like, as you should. And he like, no, not as I should, because I want to. And I was just kind of like, Todd, can you do us a favor real quick, Todd? Please grow the fuck up. Please. I know it's hard because you're short, but grow the fuck up, okay? Like, I can't stand you niggas that still want to be like, no, I just don't want nobody telling me nothing. Like, grow up, man. Please do us all a favor and grow the fuck up. Y'all work on my nerves when you know it's something you're supposed to do, but you don't want to do it because somebody else told you should do it. Grow the fuck up. Yes, they were only in the kitchen for an hour. So he did all of that hooping and hollering and crying and bitching and moaning for nothing. An hour of your day, nigga. You don't need to open restaurants if you can't stand the process of having a restaurant this much. Don't open anymore. Do us all a favor. Okay. But Don Juan talks to Brian, and Brian is just like, listen, leave me the hell alone. Okay. He explains to us in the confessional that he used to have people coming to OLG to sell him drugs. And I'm just like, I don't know if that was, I don't know if you should have done that on camera. I don't know if you should have said on camera that you have people coming into Kandi and Tide's establishment and handing you drugs over the counter and then walking out as if that is something that frequently happened at OLG. Now they selling drugs down to the OLG. Do you see what I'm saying, Brian? That wasn't smart. That wasn't a smart thing. That wasn't a smart thing to put out there. And I understand you think it's because you're over it, but it doesn't look like you're over it. And what I want you to understand is anytime you carrying around liquor in a fucking book bag, my nigga, you have a problem. You have a problem. You do. And I think you think because it's wine and not cocaine that it's not that big of an issue. But it looked like it is. Okay, it looked the hair. It looked like it is. Okay. He also talked about his sister dying and saying that her passing away strengthened him. And I said, honestly, it may have. I don't think it strengthened you. I think it made you afraid to die. I think somebody so close to you dying made you scared to die. And I think that you felt like the drugs was going to kill you. I think you think the alcohol won't really do it. And it's like, yeah, well, kidney, liver, all of those things can eventually become an issue for you to the point where you are in the hospital and on dialysis, especially with the drug use. So it will probably be in your best interest to cut it all out so that your body can heal. But since you want to keep drinking like a fucking, like like an alcoholic, then go ahead. Go ahead. But don't talk to us about how you needed God. I can't stand when people say that because I'm like, God can do a lot of things, y'all. But God by itself, meaning you just talking to God or you just praying and that alone is not going to help you get over a drug or alcohol addiction. It's not. They say it, they tell y'all that all the time. Do the steps. If the steps didn't work, it's because you weren't ready. It's because you weren't ready. But to me, I feel like you got scared to die. And that's why you decided to stop doing the drugs. But you weren't ready to stop being an addict because you're still being an addict. And that's just how I feel. And I hope you get it together. I hope it's not a sad story for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's giving Frank Gallagher, it's giving sad. My auntie is paying for it now, a bunch of tubes in her. You gotta put the work in too. God alone won't do it. It won't. She hired these toxic people for TV. You got this. Her other place on Atrian employees and it runs smoothly. Okay, which one is that? Is that the other OLG? Is that the other OLG? I mean, honestly, the other OLGs can work perfectly fine, but as long as you are showcasing us one that ain't shit, we're gonna be looking at you like, child, OLG probably ain't shit. Kandi and Tide restaurants ain't shit. They don't care. They let they people be in there with no electricity. They don't give a fuck. That's what I would say if I saw y'all not getting backup generators when the power go out ever so often. That's what I would think. But anyway, y'all, the management is working in the kitchen, y'all. I don't know why y'all put Aunt Bertha in charge. Y'all don't want me to be the manager in the kitchen. I don't want to do it. She told y'all she didn't want to do it. Shot in that little moment when she was getting mic'd up and the producer was touching her and she was like, you was about to get slapped, baby. Okay, because if you ain't got no money, no touch it, okay? And I was just dying laughing at Aunt Bertha child. If he got money, he can touch it, okay? Oh, Lord, I cannot. The OLGs are hilarious, okay? I love them, all right? I love them. Remind me of my grandma, y'all. But Kandi and Ty come in there late. Now you know I can write you up. I had a doctor's appointment. I did not know it was going to be an issue. Well, you know I could fire you up for that. You know that, right? All right. Well, I got this, Aunt Bertha. Leave me alone. I was dying laughing at Aunt Bertha getting everybody together and then disappearing to smoke a cigarette after she took a plate. I was dying laughing. Ty, let me tell you something that worked on my nerves about you. As soon as you got in that kitchen, you started doing shit and then acting like it wasn't hard until it became hard. And then your ass wanted to run out of the kitchen talking about y'all not showing me how it's done. Well, look at you figuring out the issue by being back there doing the work. Look at you. That's why Kandi said your ass should have been in the kitchen a while ago. That's why Kandi said that. Mm-hmm. That's why Kandi said that. Because it pays for you to understand what the process is so that you can fix the process if the process needs to be fixed, or so that you can hire people. Because even Patrick's ass, I'm sorry, not Patrick, Philip had no idea that Brandon was the fuck up until this whole situation with Dom Unique. We're going to get to it in a minute. Don Juan, though, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, y'all know Don Juan be working on my nerves on these shows, but if y'all were paying attention, Don Juan has the ability to run anything, okay? Anything. Don Juan was in that fucking kitchen. Okay, we gonna need 2 plates on this. I need this on the fly. What is going on with that, Ty? Give me the plates. Okay, why? What is this, Ty? The food cold. Now we gotta throw it away. What the fuck, Ty? Like, I was living for Don Juan running Ty's ass around. That shit was hilarious. Don Juan was running the fucking kitchen. I said, is there anything the nigga can't do? Okay? Is there anything that the boy Don Juan can't do, child? Okay? Because he was in there, like, having getting everybody together. He getting the boss together. That shit was hilarious to me. Okay, Don Juan, brother, I always take my hat off. Anyway, so Kandi takes Mama Joyce to get her ass cheek suction at Safari Salon. Child, ain't nothing happened to Mama Joyce ass cheeks, but they look red and bruised. I said, I'm glad I never got that done. I'ma just keep doing these squats, girl. Anytime I feel like this butt getting low, I'm gonna do these squats. Anybody that know we've been talking about the squats as of recently for what they do, you know. I'm sitting at the window to see when my husband pulls up. Anyway, just saying. But Kandi wants to talk to Safari about her running Patrick. I just wanted to come and see, what was going on, because ever since Patrick got with you, everything has been Safari this and Safari that, And Safari, says, we respect each other and all of this and that. And I'm just kind of like, girl, okay. I guess I feel like you got you a super duper senior that you could run. I feel like you trying to run that man. That's what I feel like. You saying you're not the jealous girlfriend? That's a lie. That's a lie. I also want you to know that regardless to whether you allow for him to have a party or not, you have that man head gone. Like, pay attention and recognize. Okay, first of all, his head is gone. He's in the clouds. He's gone. Second of all, understand that if he wanted to cheat on you with anybody down to that restaurant, he can do it. Because people are fucking in the coolers. Okay? People are at the restaurant, down to the restaurant, in the cooler, doing what they want to do. So if you think that not having this party is making it easier for him not to cheat, that's a lie that you're telling yourself. And it's control. And we want you to know that's what you're doing, even though you think you're not. But I like that Kandi had to come and nicely check the shit. Okay, he said he already ate her spaghetti. He already did. I mean, listen, Trina been told y'all, these niggas will do whatever. They will do whatever. They be sitting up there acting like they so grossed out. No, they're not. They're not. Anyway. Did I speak? Did I speak too soon? Did I tell the truth that y'all didn't want me to tell? That y'all don't be giving a fuck and y'all be still doing shit when girls be on their monthly. Little Sally Walker, thank you for the super chat. Expediting ain't no joke. It sent many chefs home on Top Chef. You can tell. Okay. Patrick is actually book smart. Y'all heard what she said, right? Book smart. You can be a super duper senior in other ways. First of all, a lot of the super duper seniors were autistic kids. And y'all, if y'all know any of the autistic kids, y'all know that there'll be geniuses in one area, but they're just not good at social cues. So that's not to say that Patrick don't have his positives. But Patrick is on this show acting like a nigga with a dick too heavy for his brain to really calculate anything else. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. Niggas who, dicks be heavy and you just be kind of like, Puffy, are you okay? Are you listening to me? Are you right here? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Niggas that just sit there smiling, period. No reason. Just, nothing going on up there. Okay? Dick down to the ground. Nothing going on. Okay? Huh? What? Like that's what Patrick gives. He could be book smart, but it's giving, All right. I mean, I hope my point was I hope my point was made. I see in the chat. It makes no sense that they can go to the bar without her in June, but can't go to the bar without her in June, but can't be at a housewarming with their spouses. Yeah, I don't know. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's definitely feeling lights on. Anyone home? In the basement. They're home, but they're in the basement. All right. But I appreciated Kandi for nice, nasty going checkle girl. Cause that's what that was. Hey, please stop using your pussy to wrap my nephew's mind up into a tizzy. Do me a favor. Don't abuse him. No, Mama Joyce look good. Mama Joyce legs and butt did look good, girl. Okay. But I don't know why y'all was surprised. Like, Mama Joyce works out. You can tell by her arm tone and shit. Mama Joyce take care of herself. That's what you always need to be doing. I'm trying to look like the Vanessa Bell Callaways of the world, okay? That's what I'm trying to look like when I get older. Bitch, I'm trying to give y'all Cheryl Lee Ralph tees. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all. Don Juan and Philip talked to Brandon about him dating Dominique. And this is when we realized that Brandon ain't shit the way I thought he wasn't shit initially, but I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but now I realized you can't give these niggas the benefit of the doubt. You talk to Philip and Don Juan and basically say that you want to move Dominique and you don't want to have to move. So first of all, as a manager, that's not the way that goes. That's why Don Juan told you he cannot move her because she's your subordinate. If anybody moves, it has to be you. You're willing to act like y'all are not together at the job or to break up or for her to quit her job. All of that before you just move to another location. Even though you say you got the job for her. Okay, so now that we've had this situation happen, we know you did not get the job for her. You got the job because you wanted clout, because you wanted to be on the show. Now, I don't know what is going to happen with their relationship going forward, but it definitely made me feel like you pretended like you genuinely were into her. But as soon as it came time for it to be her or you sacrificed her. That's not man-like behavior, y'all. Like, to me, I would never be able to be with him after that. And then he showed up to her dance rehearsal unannounced, interrupted, very unprofessional. She was uncomfortable, but she still played it cute with him. And then he tells her that, he don't know what she want to do, if she want to go to Blaze or, basically presenting it to her as if these were her options, even though Don Juan and Philip had already told him, we're not moving Dominique. You're moving or y'all are breaking up. Honestly, I feel like them breaking up is stupid. And I also feel like it's impossible for y'all to keep y'all bullshit to yourselves, because if y'all ever get into it, then everybody in there is going to find out. So the truth of the matter is Brandon should have been fired for fucking a subordinate. Okay, and then doing it at the job. Not only were you, and see, this is the thing, talking about, I think we can, I think we know how to carry ourselves. If you did, then you wouldn't have gotten caught. Because the only reason you got caught is because you were doing it, in fact, at the fucking job. If you were only messing around with her on your off hours, then it wouldn't even be a situation. If I was Dom Unique, I would not want to further a relationship with Brandon. Period. Because when it came time, you were ready and willing to sacrifice me so that you can stay at this job, even though you allegedly got this job because of me. Throw him away. Throw him away. And I like that Philip said now he realizes that Brandon is the issue, it's the problem. I'm like, you should have realized that from the jump. But see, you was too busy letting how you feel about effeminate gay men cloud your fucking judgment when it came to Brian. Because if you would have realized that it was Brandon and not Brian, then maybe Brian wouldn't have had to get suspended. You would have noticed the issue then. You would have caught it earlier. But no, you wanted to be focused on the fact that you don't like effeminate gay men. So we're going to let Brandon slide. That's the reason why Brian copped the attitude with Brandon. Because Brian knows that Brandon breaks the rules and doesn't do shit. So no, nobody wants to hear from you that they need to get up from the bar when you just really, literally just let me work behind this bar while it's fucked up so you can sit at the bar and eat. Yeah, no. It should have been, if you would have even listened and talked to Brian on your own and came at him on a normal level, Philip, then you would have realized last week or however the time frame ran that it was Brandon and not Brian. I'm just saying. Thank you so much, Jessica G, for the super chat. Brandon doesn't want to go to Blaze because he would actually have to work there. He has a cushy job doing nothing at OLG. Sold Dom up the river, and he lied to Dom about her options. Trifling as fuck. I would concur. Yes, Bondi. I was thinking the exact same thing watching those scenes with Brandon this episode. I wonder how he got the manager position. I feel like he got the manager position because they kept losing people. And because they needed to replace the managers that they kept losing, they decided to put him in that role. But he should not have been put in that role. He is not equipped. His brain is not firing on all cylinders enough. I'm really trying to understand what the fuck Chandrika is doing with her life. Because I feel like Chandrika seems to more so run the restaurant. When she puts her mind to it, Chandrika is running around that restaurant looking like she's doing something. When they're not, focusing on her and her bullshit, she actually looked like she's the one doing the manager job that Brandon is tasked with. So I wonder why it is. And I often feel like women should be in managerial positions, especially at places that need somebody to be quick on their feet. If you got a woman that's on her shit, she is going to carry that shift. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just wondering, how did Brandon get that job over people who have been there longer? And it makes me wonder what Chandrika has been doing with her time while she's there, because I feel like I've seen her do his job. So explain to me why she's not a manager instead of him. Because I don't want to hear shit about being late, because it's obvious Brandon's ass don't always be doing what the fuck he's supposed to be doing either. Okay. Yeah, I feel like women are better multitaskers. They can handle multiple things going on at one time. Whereas I feel like Brandon is the perfect example of a man that can't handle more than one thing at a time because he'll forget. Thank you, Lakeisha, for the super sticker. And thank you, KB, for the super chat. I was having a rough day, but thanks for giving me some good laughs. I appreciate you, Bondi. I love y'all. I don't even be thinking I be that funny, and y'all be in the comments dying laughing. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Is she in and out like Dom? I don't think so. Chandrika doesn't want the responsibility, and she gets to be extremely slack. That's probably why they don't want the responsibility, because I remember seeing how they would treat like good employees. You notice that when you're a shit employee, you basically are allowed to skate. You don't do anything. If you're a really good employee, they're going to work your ass to death. It is just really sad to see. But I'm done talking about Kandi, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on to Bad Boys LA, girl. It's a mess. Before we get into it, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Carry-On. So I did hear that Carry-On was arrested. And I don't know if he got out today or not, but I know that he got arrested for driving around in a dead woman's car.
I don't know if he had anything to do with her death, but he was driving around in her car, girl. I'm just saying. So I don't know what's going on with that. But carry on. I think this might have been the first episode of any show on Zeus Network that had something more going on that was provocative than the usual bullshit. Even though I feel like they tried this with Amber, they tried this with they have the what y'all help me locks. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Oof, Lord, y'all I'm sore. Old girl who's a porn star that I forgot her name already because the show been off. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But somebody put it in the comments from Jocelyn's Cabaret from the last season of Jocelyn's Cabaret. But yeah, Natural was having her little nervous breakdown or whatever. They tried to use that as a way to help people, and it really wasn't hitting on nothing. Like, it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. So I feel like this was another time when they were trying to have a serious moment, or a moment where they pulled on our heartstrings by basically showcasing how the people on these shows be having fucking issues. And I feel like that's what they did this episode with Carry On, focusing on what he went through in his childhood. And we all know that the mess that happened with Carry On was that he decided to leak an audio of his dad, Kirk Franklin, getting in his ass and threatening to beat his ass. Okay. And from there was some other allegations that came out we're not that sure about. So I don't even want to get into that because, y'all, that's just so treacherous to me that I don't know if I want to talk about something like that if I don't know for a fact that it actually took place, right? Oh, that did not work. Y'all, the light is just like killing my face right now. Give me a second because it got darker in here since I've been here. Hold up. But yeah, y'all, Carry On is scary to me. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. His energy makes me nervous. But when I did see him cry and all of that, it did touch my heart. And it had my husband and his feelings too. I was just like, oh, child, we got, Carry On is pulling on the heartstrings for everybody. Oh! I'm glad y'all can't see me falling out this goddamn cup. Child. Ugh. Shit. All right. Hold up. It's because it slid, y'all. It's because it slid on me. I need a rug. Now that I'm done hurting myself. I'm all right. Okay. No, because I had to turn the light on. It was getting too hairy in here. Okay. Yeah, I had the foot thing out. So when I sat down, the chair flipped down. I caught it, but it still fell all over the place because I just finished working out and my ass muscles they're not going to help me right now. So I'm good, y'all. The chair just flipped over because the footstool part was out. Carry On scares me. Carry On scares me, y'all. I'm going to just go ahead and keep it a buck with y'all. But let me go ahead and get into these notes. But that little moment he had where he cried, I'm not going to lie, that definitely got me in the heart. It did. It definitely got me in the heart. Got the same red chair. And this motherfucker rolled right from under me, fall on me daily. So it's not just me. Okay. It's not just me that got this damn chair falling all over the place. Like, I can give me a rug in here. Okay. But let's go ahead and get into Bad Boys LA. Yeah, I'm good, y'all. I'm good. All right. You said before, why? Why does Carry On freak me out? Do I have to explain that? Have y'all seen this nigga? Like, his energy is very manic and just very dark. He feels very dark and he feels like a hurt person, like somebody did something to him. And I heard that mama is the one that was physically abusive to him. That's what I heard. Recently, I heard that his mom was very much physically abusive. Kandi from Put a Ring on It, put voodoo on Bondi. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Because I fell out of the chair? Go, child. I ain't even really falling out the chair. Okay, I was still standing. The chair fell. Ain't nobody put no fucking voodoo on me. Okay? Anybody that knows me knows that. Listen. Listen. Anyway, that ain't nothing that ain't big enough. That ain't a big enough fuck up for me. Larry Reid Live has a recording of him from jail, and based on that phone call, I'm concerned. Yeah, it's something very dark about his energy that makes me worry for him. And I think they tried to use him on the show to do what Quentin said they weren't doing, which is have real story going on. But it's still not real story. It's still not. But I still feel like Carry On. I'm not only scared for him and other people, I'm scared for him and himself. Like, he's the type of person that not only may hurt someone else, but may hurt himself. So I'm definitely feeling that energy from him, watching him on the show, knowing what we know about his childhood. Like, it's just a lot. But anyway, y'all, William was twerking, right? Moolah got upset. The baby beat up Brandon. The party got shut down. Moolah calls out William on the bus. You doing too fucking much. Twerking on me. Keep that shit over there. William is all the way in the back of the bus. Listen, sir. I'm sorry. I was not trying to twerk on you, sir. I respect boundaries. Sir, I did not mean to do that. I apologize. I don't want any smoke. Leave me alone. Like, I was just kind of like, I know you're joking, baby. I'm not tripping. I'm just saying, child, that nigga ain't got no voodoo for me. That nigga ain't got no voodoo for me. Okay. And that's just a testament to my own protection spells. Okay. But I felt like Moolah was doing too fucking much. And I really want somebody to roll back the footage. Please roll back the ugly bean footage of this nigga William shaking those deflated ass cheeks all over the place. And when he was so close to Moolah, for Moolah to get upset. Like, when? It's the protection for me, Bondi. Okay, listen, I'm trying to let them know something. You can't fuck with someone that is, you know what I'm saying? Okay, shout out to God. To Gutta. Shout out to Gutta. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He definitely went into his white voice, y'all. I was dying laughing when William got scared. When William got scared, he went straight into white man voice, girl. It was like, I was not trying to harm you. That's not what I intended to do. I respect people's boundaries. And I'm like, a lot of gay people do not respect people's boundaries. But I also feel like niggas be overreacting. Like, I do. I feel like niggas be overreacting. But I understand the conversation that Milan was having with Anthony, you know, where they, talked about what happened. Really came over and they basically discussed the baby and what happened with that situation. I don't care. I'm tired of talking about that. But Milan was basically saying, when the gay men are out and about, lyrics on. When the gay men are out there at the straight clubs, they have to be careful that they don't make the don't make the straight men feel uncomfortable, because if you make the straight men feel uncomfortable, they might try to harm you. Okay. This makes me remember why I didn't like Saucy Santana when he first came out, because he came out acting a fool in a straight club. It was a strip club and he got his ass up there to shake his ass, and them niggas was like, don't nobody want to see that shit. And he was talking all crazy and shit. And then somebody rolled past with the da-da-da-da-da. And I felt like, even though I understood where them niggas was coming from, I still felt like, is it necessary that you da-da-da-da-da on somebody, that you shoot at somebody because they was doing the most in the club, shaking ass? Like, get over it. Nobody needs to die because you don't want to see them shaking ass. Close your eyes, move away, remove yourself. But killing them or trying to kill them or attempting to kill them or trying to physically harm them and all of this shit, to me, makes me feel like you niggas is out here, first of all, secretly gay, and too worried about how other people feel about you. For real. Okay, Lyric?
Yo.
Don't nobody need to see me. What's up?
What's up, boo?
Nothing.
Girl, you got mattresses in here?
Yeah.
This box spring and mattress?
No, it's just mattresses. I think we might have to get a box spring, but we got to put the bed together to tell.
Right, I need it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I fell out this shell a few minutes ago.
You fell out? Like
Yeah.
backwards or
No, it went forward because I had the kick out on and I
Mhm,
sat
you
down.
leaned too
And
far.
yeah, and that bitch was like, click, 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 click. And I was just glad I wasn't on camera so nobody saw me fall.
You just heard it?
No, I was all right. Now my leg was just caught right here, but it fell, but I was all right. Yeah, but I was like, I don't want nobody. I'm glad nobody saw my ass fall. You could hear it, but I'm glad you didn't see it. Yeah, go get yourself together and then, come up here. Close the door. Thank you.
Oh, the door to the studio.
All right. So yeah, y'all. I agree with Milan to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gotta protect yourself because we don't live in a perfect world where you could trust that these niggas won't keep their guns in their hands to themselves, But I absolutely feel like William didn't really do anything to Moolah, and Moolah was doing the most. And I'm just wondering if Moolah is secretly, he's on the down low. See, nobody has to know. Okay, that's what it felt like to me. What else happened? Dylan feels like William needs to come back and not leave like a pussy ass bitch. And I'm like, Dylan, when are you gonna hop back into your white voice? Because you're working on my nerves. Dylan tells Moolah and Curtis that William felt like he would get jumped in his sleep because there are no locks on the doors. And he may have been paranoid, but y'all did kind of jump on Carry-On for no reason. So it's not like William doesn't have, Relly B beating his ass for no reason, trying to make him fight Dylan. Then on top of that, you got these two straight niggas that's trying to prove a point. And I think everybody was low-key traumatized by what Moolah and Curtis did in the house the night before. So when y'all started to incite that gay versus straight shit, you saw all of the gay dudes respond extremely negatively to that shit. And I think it was because you put them in a hostile environment and triggered them. And I think it was abusive. And I think the fact that Moolah and Curtis keep walking around talking about how they don't have any issues with gay people, but they want to keep doing the same thing. I don't want gay niggas in my room, and I want to make sure there's a separation because we want pussy over here. It's like, yeah, but pussy don't want you because you lame as fuck right now. There's nothing about either one of you that's making anybody wet around here. I mean, honestly, there are a lot of women that love toxic masculinity. I'm not one of them. I feel like if you too bothered by a gay man, I should worry about whether you want to fuck him or not. That's how I feel. If you too worried about a gay man that's not really worried about you, I feel like, and I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. In that footage, I think that Relly B was popping his ass just as much as William was popping his ass. But William's shit looks stupid. So I really do feel like, they just were paying attention to him because he looks stupid. And then because he's the white boy trying to act like a black girl, like it's a lot. It's doing way too much until he's scared and all of a sudden he's William and he's not the baddest anymore. And I'm just like, that's why y'all shouldn't be on these shows with y'all fake fronting asses. I almost feel like the producers set y'all up to put y'all in these situations because they feel like y'all deserve to get y'all ass whipped. So we're gonna buck y'all head up and bring y'all on a show, and y'all could possibly get y'all shit waxed out here. Okay, get that top peeled from fucking with the wrong ones because y'all want to pretend like y'all on some energy that y'all not really on. Okay, but William comes back and talks to the producers.
William says that he didn't feel safe. The producer is saying the same thing Moolah said, that he wasn't going to do anything to him because if he was going to do something to him, he would have done it in the Sprinter van. And I also feel like sometimes Black people, we be feeling like, dude, like, you white. Ain't nobody about to do nothing to you like that, because we know if we do something to you like that, you might possibly, we can do something to each other and we'll possibly get away with it. But we do something to your white ass, and then no, we actually gotta pay money because you're gonna sue and you're gonna call the cops and you're gonna cry and you're gonna be a victim. Like, Black people already know what you white dudes be on when y'all want to hang around Black people with the rah-rah shit. A lot of y'all be on that pussy shit. So where you talk it, and then when somebody wrap that ass up, now all of a sudden you want to play victim cry, call the police, and act like you wasn't threatening to beat ass 2 minutes ago. Okay? So ultimately, I feel like I don't think they were going to do anything to him. And I think he was putting 20 on 10. And then when Moolah came out and decided to hold him accountable, not only for making him feel uncomfortable with the twerking all over the place, but also that William was leaking the cast to the blogs, William was like, okay, I'm just gonna go. Because I feel like even though we were trying to get past the twerking situation, here you come being mad about me posting shit to the blogs. So let me just go ahead and get in a car and speed off into the night and do the Andrew. Let me do the Andrew Caldwell and take me and my newfound virginity to fuck up out of here. Okay. Y'all saw him with that interview with Lil Wayne's daughter, right? Reginae. He did an interview with Reginae talking about, since he's newly delivered, he's a virgin, like he's a born again. Yeah, I want y'all to stop with that. Once you fuck somebody, you fuck somebody. Like, stop with the bullshit. Like, like it doesn't mean that you're now cleansed of the fuckdom that happened before. Like, you still fuck those people. I want you to know that. Like, you're not rewriting history because you decided that you delivered. You still got fucked and fucked who you fucked. Okay, like, stop. But it was funny. It was a key for sure. Yeah, I wanted William to leave. I want William to leave. I want Dylan to leave too. I want him to go. I don't like neither one of y'all. I can't stand y'all culture appropriating scary ass want to play victim with Buck and call the cops on Black people, motherfuckers. I don't like y'all. Please get away. Get away, get away, get away. Okay, they doing too much. So y'all, Gutta gets in Carry-On's bed. They were flirting, and Carry-On is calling it friendly. Carry-On is playing him dust on camera. But I believe that whatever's going on between Gutta and Carry-On is happening when the cameras aren't around. It's happening at nights. It's happening maybe in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Because for Gutta to walk up on him like, but what is this? Because I feel like it's something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said that, nigga, because you absolutely were giving him the energy that it was something. You know what I'm saying? And now that the cameras are around, you acting like it ain't nothing. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Okay? Child, they said they had my order an hour ago. Child, anyway. Gutta talks about losing his stepdad 2 months prior to taping, and also that being his stepfather. So he lost his first dad at an early age too. And Carry-On talks about how he feels like his daddy is dead just because spiritually they have no connection anymore. And he doesn't know the difference between somebody being physically dead and spiritually dead at this point. He talked about releasing that audio on his dad. And in my notes, I said, Carry-On is looking for love. Where's the forgiveness for him? He's in a lot of pain. He talks about being alone a lot. All of that shit, y'all, is darkness. All of that is darkness. But we saw the way Carry-On turned up when he got angry. And so I feel like darkness mixed with that type of heightened anger is a scary situation. You know what I'm saying? Like a very, very scary situation. And him being in jail right now is not a surprise. I don't know what happened. If I get more information about it, y'all know I'll come to y'all with it.
but the way he was talking, I definitely felt his pain. And a lot of the times people make bad decisions based off of the pain that they're in. But when he was in a confessional crying and they asked if he was okay, he was like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that shit had my heart hurting for him. Like, we was in this bitch tearing up when Kerrion was talking in the confessional about everything he goes through and being alone all the time. That made me sad. It really, really did. Thank you, Skittles and Sunshine, for the super sticker. Right? Like, he had nothing to lose. Exactly. Because he feels so alone, like he doesn't have anything to make the right decisions for. You know what I mean? So that was scary. And then Relly calls William and he says that he spent too much money on his body to come back. And bitch, I was dying laughing because Relly like, nigga, now you know you lying. Like, you ain't spend no money on your body. Okay, stop it. Like, he said something, I was like, that nigga ain't even get no ass shots. Ass where? You just look like a fat nigga. You look like a penguin. You look like a penguin up around the body. And if that's what your intention is, great. But if your intention is not to look like a penguin, then sir, take it back to the alley. Right, back alley. That's in the back alley. Okay, you got your back built in an alley. Okay. But anyway, I see y'all got some mess going on in the comments. I do not have time for y'all with it. William says he's the one that's, you know, with the light in the universe, and he can feel when someone wants to come for him. And so he's not coming back because he can feel through his spidey senses and shit because he connected to the universe, bitch. And so he felt like y'all gonna come for him when he come back in the house, so he's not gonna come back to the house. And I'm just like, child, let him go. Please stop trying to call him and bring him back so y'all can jump him again. Milan comes in and tells everybody that Moolah scared William away. Dylan says if William comes back that he can't sleep in his room. I said, Dylan, shut the fuck up. William gonna sleep wherever he gonna sleep, and you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing about it. Stop talking shit like you about it when you not. You was just in getting beat up by bushes yesterday. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I have to curse him out. Dylan, shut up. Milan wants them to get in the studio and he wants them to do the theme song. Okay? So I thought this was a good idea. I thought this was cute that he wanted to do. This is obviously something the producers want them to do, but they have, you know, they put Milan in charge of the girls, you know. And I just think it's funny that so many of them were talking shit about how they didn't want to do it. Like when Gutter was like, I don't want to do no song. I was like, Gutter, what the fuck are you talking about? That's what you trying to do, right? And then Relly was like, child, I'm about to have a song on Netflix. I ain't got to do this because I'm about to have a song on Netflix where the money resides. So I ain't got to make no music here. Listen. Are y'all niggas really on Bad Boys Club acting like y'all are above this process? Like what? Like, I'm just confused. Like, I'm trying to understand, girl. But anyway, yeah, he said stars. So I think the song gonna be on P Valley. Yeah, thank you for correcting me, Soul Dog. But I was just like, why are y'all on the show if y'all are not gonna take full advantage of the situation? Y'all should have been trying to make a great song for that theme song, because y'all see how it helped Jocelyn's cabaret. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna make this, baby. I want you coming, baby. She just released another song today, y'all. What's today? April 10th? On April 10th, she released, today April 12th. She released a song 2 days ago, and it's like, I wanna fuck, or something like that. You know, that's not the cadence, but it's, you know, I wanna have sex, I wanna fuck, something like that. It's stupid. It's trash. It's not nearly as good as Vegas or Live Your Best Life. But you know, it is what it is, girl. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's all that happened on Bad Boys LA, girl. Let me go ahead and get y'all to like this video up for me. Okay, nigga be in here bopping. Okay, booty bop, goddamn. You're making me hot. So much. I want you. Y'all don't know that. Y'all know some New Orleans shit. Anyway, can we get into Black Ink Crew now? Y'all ready? Did y'all like the video? Y'all show the bitch some love. Thank you, DeQuasia, for the super sticker. I hope y'all enjoying this show tonight. Cause I am. I'm enjoying y'all. I hope y'all enjoying me. 8 p.m. today. Okay. Delivery 5 p.m. 8 p.m. Shopping complete. Shopping in progress. Like, what's going on? Is this order still happening? Child, let me text these people. Hold up, y'all. Cause like I ordered this like a long time ago. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into Black Ink Crew. So y'all, Black Ink Crew was really dumb to me. It was really stupid. First of all, Caesar is on one. So because Caesar has decided to break up with his problematic girlfriend, he now wants to come in and make everybody else's main focus the business. You know, y'all have to focus on the business. It's all about the business. Why are we not focusing on the business? Where's Ted? Where's Puma? They're not doing what they're supposed to do by the business. It's like, nigga, just because you decided to show up for work today and you want everybody to be on your level with it, don't mean that they have to. You're annoying as fuck. Okay. He put Van, Spider, and Alex in charge of finding some new talent because he wants to have new shops all over the country. Can you keep the ones that you already have open before we move on to another city? He's like trying to rely on Teddy to open up a shop in Milwaukee and is just sitting there collecting cobwebs. So now he wants them to like, you know, actually go out and hire other people. Okay. Then he sees online that someone sent a message to Alex saying that he's so lucky to have found Caesar. And Alex was like, you know, thanks for the first part of it, but you know, you bugging on the second part. Like the dude basically was commenting on Alex's tattoo work, saying he was so, you know, grateful to have found C's. And it's like, Caesar attacked Alex and broke his back and put him out of work for months. But we're going to act like C's is such a blessing because he's been on a reality show. What has that reality show actually done for him? Let me know, Alex. Has it really like made you more money? I'm sure it's definitely brought more people to you than would have been coming to you before. No lie. But when someone harms you in the way that C's harmed Alex, I really don't want to hear from anybody about how grateful he should be to C's. I don't. I really, really don't. Especially when C's was able to use Alex abuse and Alex getting, first of all, Alex getting his ass beat by you and Ted, and then Alex getting his ass beat by Donna. You were able to use those very embarrassing, traumatic experiences for him as storylines on your show to progress it, right? When you didn't have much going on. So the idea that you were going to get upset and act as if Alex was talking about you behind your back because he said, hold up, homeboy, you bugging. I was going to be this tattoo artist with or without C's because it's about my artistic talent and not about somebody putting me on a fucking reality show. C's, do us all a favor. Suck a dick. That was nothing for you to get upset about. That was nothing for you to feel played about. But what you said because you have allowed your personal life to get in the way of your business, somebody had to pay. And because obviously it can't just be you taking accountability and responsibility for your fuck ups, you have to go ahead and disseminate some of that onto Alex by trying to check him for telling a commenter that they were bugging by assuming you had anything to do with his artistic talent. Motherfucker, seriously? Suck a dick. And that's that on that. I don't know why he gave Ted a shop. When has he ever shown he was responsible enough to own a business? The fuck. And True T, the one in Houston, gets no business. My tattoo artist works there. And baby, they be throwing events every weekend trying to get it popping. Up, because they acted like, Van had that Houston shop popping like a motherfucker. C's is a bully and self-centered. This dude really think he God. But he is not. He is not. Not at all. Anyway, y'all know Alex built that little, spot to smoke behind the shop. And C was like, I ain't seen him tattoo in over a month, but he's gardening. And I'm just like, nigga, can you calm down before you have a stroke in the confessional being so upset about shit that you know good and goddamn well you ain't really that bothered by? Anyway, y'all, just bullshit. Tati wants to own her own shop. Tati is on bullshit as well. Tati has a case pending. Felonies. But wants C's to put her in charge of a business. Girl, you might be going to fucking jail. I'm not putting you in charge of no business when a federale hood can come and scoop you up. And then if I go and sign business papers with you, that makes me liable for any restitution, or our business liable for any restitution, because the government can come and take anything from you. If the government say you owe them money, and you sign paperwork to go in half on a business with C's and your name is on a business, then they can come and procure assets from your business, from C's business. So no, bitch, nobody is giving you a shop right now. Go sit your fucking ass down somewhere and get back to your workout videos with this dumb shit. However, the tattoo that Bay did on her with the reflection kissing the girl, like that was dope. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh shit, that's dope. Yeah, I had other orders for you, but I'm coming. Okay, thanks. Moving on from there. She's not quitting. She's not quitting. And I don't know why y'all pretending like she is. We meet Bay's new Bay, Jay. Apparently, Bay is fucking around with one of the show's previous producers. And he posted it on Instagram. And as soon as it went live, they called him and fired his ass because there is no fraternizing. Todd, Kandi, Brandon, Dom Unique. This is how you handle it. You fire the producer. You fire the manager. Okay? The fuck? Jay said that, hey, he's happy. He loves her. He loves Nico. They've only been dating for 2 months. No, man, Bondi. That shop is lame. Houston has a lot of tattoo parlors, so him coming here thinking it was going to be an easy market to infiltrate was a fail. Ooh. Where is his old lady at? Where's Jen? Where's Jen? Where's Jen? Somebody call Jen. Because, I just be like, whenever Van is doing too much, I'm like, where's Jen? Jen, come get him. Okay. But either way, y'all, Bay and Jay are cute, I guess. I don't really care. Y'all know, like, they want us to care about Bay, but to me, a lot of Bay's storylines are overproduced. Like, we know Bay has her own shop, so her even being a part of the shop in the first place feels so fake that a lot of the times I don't really take her presence there seriously. I don't care about like whatever's going on with her a lot of the times because I feel like she's not there in a real capacity. So what difference does it make? You know what I'm saying? So C's tells Puma and Ted the best option for him is to be single and focus on the business. Puma says not fishnet shirt wearing C's, because when C's is single, he acts like an out of control hoe that wants his nipples out. Okay. And then they discuss Tati getting caught up by the federale hood. Is there a plan? And C says he has a contingency plan for everybody, including them. So if he got to let them motherfuckers go, he will too. I said, not your day ones. Not your day ones. You gonna let your day ones go? Because they're not reading your mind and doing things that you want them to do that you haven't been really worried about for the longest. Oh, nigga, you've been worried about Milwaukee. Oh, you gotta get your shop in Milwaukee. Okay. Ted said he gonna take his ass to Milwaukee. We see next episode that Ted is gonna be talking about his acting career. He was in the third True to the Game. I need to watch it. I want to see it. But if Ted wants to be an actor, I think Ted should try. I think Ted should do whatever it is that he feels like he wants to try doing, because he obviously has not figured it out yet. Okay. You can't sell drugs forever, allegedly. Yeah, that was basically all that had happened on Black Ink Crew. It wasn't really much. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. It's annoying as shit. And I'm starting to feel like these shows should be on their way out. Like this show right here, Black Ink Crew Compton, I feel like what they showed us is them basically deciding that they're going to revamp this show because they can't depend on the people that are on this show to actually give them the content that they need. And I feel like that's a testament to KP being unreliable and chaotic and erratic the way he seems on camera. Like, if you really, and to me, another thing about KP is KP comes off as the nigga that wasn't really that involved in street shit, but always wants to be involved in street shit so that he can have the fear and respect of the street niggas or of the people that's not really in the street. Like, it almost seems like everybody knows KP is not a street nigga and is not really in the streets like that, and that he just likes to project this gangster, like, I'm in the streets, I know the hood niggas energy to people who aren't really in it. And that way he can pretend as if he's big and bad and just trying to make a change in his life, when really it seems like you would do nothing ass nigga that just so happened to be cute. Like, you have talents and you're nice looking, but honestly, I feel like you look like a dope head. Like, I'm saying you look like one. I'm not saying you are one, but you look like a dope head. So you look like somebody that can't be trusted to do what they're supposed to do on a daily basis. And I believe that's the reason why everybody felt like Lemire was a better manager of the business, because Lemire knows what he has to do on a daily basis in order to keep his business running. And we have seen that based off of Happy Ice. He has a $1 million business with Happy Ice. So he is a better manager for your business. And if you were smart, instead of egomaniacal, took your head out of your ass, and you would be able to realize that you really could have just let him be the manager. You could have still been the boss, and he's just the manager. And that's all they were saying. Like, you're the person that would bring people into the shop. You would own the shop. You would be the face of the shop. You would tattoo in the shop. You would be the head artist of said shop. But you get somebody like Lemire, who is more business minded, who can be the business portion that you yourself don't have the expertise for. So when you are a boss and you don't realize that it's important for you to have people in place that can do things that you don't know how to do, or that you don't do well, that means you're not a good boss. It means you're not a good boss. That's what it means. I'm sorry. And the fact that you have Tim there to co-sign your bullshit, and now you have the food truck lady there to co-sign your bullshit, and then you got Star there to co-sign your bullshit. There is nobody holding KP accountable. There is no one that can come to KP and say, this is not the way you handle it. You should handle it this way. And so this episode, the executive producer for the show sits down with the cast about filming that took place in 2020. I don't know whether they heard us, when we said, y'all need to show us what happened beforehand. I don't know, but it seems like that's what they decided to do. So everyone was working together at the beginning of 2020 before the pandemic shut down taping. The food truck lady brought Polo in. Child, you could tell the food truck lady a clown based off of whatever she did to her body. Nessie, I'm sorry, y'all, but it looked a mess. And she had the audacity to shake those fake cheeks with those little bitty bird legs in our face. And I was just kind of like, okay, ma'am, if you feel like that look good, that's unfortunate. But yes, food truck lady introduces Polo to everybody. Nessie tried to bring in Ken, her old man. You know, he was her boyfriend at the time, Lamir's friend. Tried to bring Ken in as a tattoo artist, and KP was like, I don't even fuck with you like that enough to bring your old man into the shop. So if me and you have beef and I get into it with you and I disrespect you like I plan to, your old man gonna want to get into it with me. So no, I can't let your old man work here. I can't have somebody that's gonna try to make me respect you working here. Okay, like that's how it sounded in my head when he decided to bring in Polo, the apprentice, instead. Talking about he reminded me of people that I grew up with. Yeah, because he went to jail. Okay. I like Polo, so I wasn't mad about it, but it still felt like, yeah, you wanted somebody there, first of all, that wasn't as good of an artist as you are as a man. Maybe because I feel like KP is one of those people that doesn't want people that are better than him around him a lot of the time because it makes him feel small because he has to, he has to shit on people in order to feel like a big guy, Nessie went off about it and just like a pick me, here comes Star telling her not to question KP's authority. I was like, KP loves to sick people on motherfuckers that have issues with him. And I don't like it. He gets to just sit there high as a kite while somebody else fights his battles. And then whenever he decides to fight his own battle, none of it makes sense. It's somebody that seems to be high with an inflated sense of self, bitching a fucking fit about shit that I don't feel like is really real at this point, but whatever. In that argument, Nessie felt like Lamir didn't have her back. And I'm like, because Lamir is never going to check a man on your behalf. He's just not going to do that. He's not that type of man. And that's sad, but that's just what it is. But I also want Nessie. Nessie, why were you trying to get your man a job at that shop? I understand that you may have wanted like the protection in that space. And you probably wanted to help your man get on and all of that, but I felt like that was your mistake in the first place. Like, fuck Ken. You should have never been trying to get Ken on at your job to the point that you get mad at KP for it. Like, I understand you felt away because he lied to you, but ultimately that should have just been a situation for Nessie where she was like, okay, I see what it is. This nigga lied, but I ain't about to trip out because it ain't even worth it. Fuck this nigga, Like, you should have never been feeling that serious about it. Like, I would have brought it up to him, and if it worked, great, and if not, oh well. But she got upset and decided to go off on KP about it, and it was just like, girl, here you are once again, like doing the most on behalf of a man, and I just want you to stop. Whenever Nessie is going up for her damn self, I don't have no issue with her. But you going up for Ken's like dog ass, I'm just looking at you like, girl, I wish you go find some self-confidence about yourself for real, for real. And I mean real self-confidence. Don't get me wrong. You can tell Nessie is a woman about her business. She knows her value and all of that to a certain extent. But I think she is constantly extending herself to men who she should not extend herself to. When it came to KP, when it came to Lamir, when it came to Ken, you were constantly willing to fight battles for niggas that don't deserve you to be fighting for them. You really needed to learn how to just chill. Like, for real. Like, sit back. Let niggas handle their own shit. Let Ken get his own fucking job. If Lamir wasn't trying to get that nigga a job, you shouldn't have been trying to get him a job at the end of the day. Fuck all that. Like, no. And that's what I be talking about when people be talking about what a woman brings to the table and y'all niggas talking about cooking and cleaning. And most women I know be getting they niggas the jobs that they use against their women later on. Okay, you mean a job your pussy ass wouldn't have if I didn't fill out the application, if I didn't make a call, if I didn't know the person that was the manager down there? Like, child, these niggas is a mess. Anyway, that's some shit we was talking about with the Cam Newton situation. Y'all check out, BondyBlueShow.com. I talked about it this morning and posted it on my website. Y'all go check that out. But anyway, y'all, Star passed out the paperwork for everybody to do the 50-50 split right before they did a tattoo convention. And nobody felt like they wanted to do a 50-50 split with KP because the shop wasn't even at that level yet. So they did the tattoo convention. And Ninja, I wrote your resume. Exactly. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. And Lemire put his Happy Ice shirts out. And then he put his banner over the large Ink Art Studio banner, which I did feel like was fucked up. But I also felt like, where was his banner supposed to go? Was he supposed to have a banner? Like, what was the situation? But when Art or Ink, whatever the nigga is, the light skinned dude, whatever his name is, when he was talking about how Nessie and Lemire got here first, so I can see why they put their banners up. I was like, I was with Star when Star said, I don't give a fuck who got here first. Nigga, we paid for this booth. Y'all didn't put no money in on this. Y'all did not sign your contracts. So at the end of the day, no, you can't put your big ass banner over the shop's banner if you didn't pay to get in. Like, we're allowing you to come in because, yeah. See, I was wondering if they were trying to do that 50-50 split shit only for the convention or if it was like ongoing. I felt like it was an ongoing situation, but either way, I felt like, no, 70-30. I'm not about to give you like half of the money for the tattoo that I just did all the work on just because you provided the space. That's more so a 70-30 split. That's not a 50-50 split, nigga. A 50-50 split is when you're doing half of the work, okay? Providing the space because you're a tattoo shop owner also helps your shop. So no, like I felt like that 50-50 shit was like not Do I have any mods in here today? Do I not have any mods? Is that what's going on? But either way, y'all, I understood them not being happy with that 50-50 split shit. But I did feel like they were like tripping out with the way they had their big ass banners in front of the shop's banner. This is the same time that they find out that Kobe Bryant and his daughter passed away. So I think that created a negative energy amongst everybody. So they get on a bus to go back to the house that they were supposed to be staying at while they're doing the convention. And it turns into an argument. First, Star and the food truck lady get into it because the food truck lady, says that, KP got the devil working for him. And it was just some bullshit that she was talking about. And she ended up pushing. She pushed Star hella hard. And I ain't see Star do shit. But I feel like she must have done something in retaliation because she was in a confessional saying, yeah, I'm petite, but you ain't about to fuck with me like that. So it made me feel like something else happened. But they put old girl in the car and, she left. Food truck lady left. The men proceed to continue this conversation and this is how niggas be having delusions of grandeur. Like, yeah, Kobe just died. Why are y'all literally, Nine Mag does that 50-50 split, but Nine Mag is established. Not only is Nine Mag established, but it seems to me that Ryan is providing, he's providing you clientele. I think when you don't have clientele like that and you come to his shop and now he's giving you a clientele, he's giving you customers because you're working for him, then that would make sense. But if you got people, like that's barely working for you, I just kind of feel like, no. I just kind of feel like, no. I feel like KP wasn't established enough to require that. And I feel like it was a stretch. I definitely feel like it was a stretch up high. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't have been okay with that either under the circumstances, like the disrespect and all of those different things that they go through in that shop. I don't know if I necessarily would have wanted to deal with that either. But either way, like I said, KP keeps referring to himself and Tim keeps referring to him as a Kobe. And I was like, y'all doing too much. Why are y'all even doing that? Talking about, I'm a Kobe, but y'all don't want to follow instructions. Kobe's teammates just had to, trust that he was going to shoot the J. Okay, Darlin Picky, that he was going to run the ball and they just had to back him up. And it's like, for years, people were calling Kobe a ball hog and hated him for that shit. Okay, so calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down, KP. We're referring to yourself as Kobe. Another thing is that I feel like you have never in your life put in that type of work. I feel like you have never done that type of work for anything in your life to compare yourself to Kobe Bryant. Please fucking stop, okay? But either way, Nessie was like, yeah, but you got to respect your people. Nessie is all about the fact that y'all don't respect the artists that work for y'all, but y'all want them to have this this bullshit amount of loyalty towards y'all. Not the Dave Chappelle Prince reference. Yeah, you caught it. Yeah, I turned the chat is subscriber only now. I didn't realize that so much was going on in the chat. So now if you're not a subscriber, then you can't talk. If people were just in here being assholes just cause I don't know, because I'm not really paying attention to all of what everybody's saying. I see some of y'all comments, but not all of them. So Lemire, this is another time where instead of Lemire having Nessie's back, he basically tells her to stop talking, tells her to shut up so she can allow for KP to continue screaming about how he's KP and y'all aren't loyal to him and y'all disrespecting him in his city and y'all don't know, niggas could get taxed. And Lemire was trying to get Nessie to calm down and listen to what he was saying. But to me, he was saying bullshit. And then security is there holding Lemire back and holding Tim back. And I was like, y'all obviously cut something out of this scene. But Tim tells them to get better and charge more. And Lemire says, y'all niggas ain't paying no $1 million in taxes. I'm on a whole nother level. So they got really, really mad when Lemire pointed out that as a business owner, he is doing way better than they are as it pertains to running a business. So he is better at this than they are. And they got really, really mad about that. And I think that I don't know if it's all of you California niggas that grow up in the hood, but it seemed like you California niggas that grew up in the hood with this gang shit, y'all have delusions of grandeur as well. Like y'all really think that people that's not from where y'all are from are supposed to feel the same way y'all feel about where y'all from. And what y'all don't understand is there are hood niggas everywhere. There are niggas that are about that life everywhere, especially from Philly. Especially from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Like there are a whole bunch of places where niggas get killed every day, B. So why do you feel like because people are in Compton, you can talk to them any kind of way and they just have to deal with it? Because that's basically what KP was saying. You in my city, you can't be talking to me like that. And I love that Lemire was like, my dude, you can't disrespect me as a grown-ass man in my face on a daily basis and think that I'm going to just let you do it because we in the area code that you from. The fuck? Guns run everywhere, my nigga. And then KP starts talking about how he's the protection for them. So basically niggas ain't taxing them. Niggas ain't charging them, making it okay for Lemire to make money, even though he's not from there, because KP is the one that's saying, oh, leave homeboy alone. But they see that Lemire ain't respecting him. So they calling him on the phone like, oh, so you letting this nigga disrespect you, but you the one keeping us from hitting him up? Nah, fuck him. Like, this is the shit that KP is on, right? It was so funny because the food truck lady tried to get Lemire and Tim and KP to have a conversation, and KP and them run outside like they was on some gang shit, like they was about to jump Lemire or something. And Lemire is standing out there talking to him, squad up, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about all of these dark clothes and beanie caps with Compton on them that you got on. I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. I'm a grown ass man. You ain't gonna keep playing with me like that and think because we in your zip code or we in your area code that it's gonna play, because it's not. It's not. And to me, when he told him, you too worried about that street shit, I was like, that's exactly it. You more worried about the street shit than you worried about the business aspect, which is why you did not make the running for America's top manager as it pertains to Black Ink Crew Compton. Nigga, since you so mad and upset that everybody vocalized that they felt like Lemire
would be a better manager. It's obvious that he would be a better manager because he's not involved in the street shit. Lemire understands he needs to go to City Hall. He don't need daddy to go down to City Hall and hold his hand for him to get shit accomplished like you do, my nigga. And I know you don't like to hear that because a lot of you niggas don't like to hear the truth. Okay? But y'all, that street shit that y'all be on, like that shit don't rock everywhere, bruh. Niggas come to California all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like people come to California all the time and y'all want people to be living. That's why y'all don't have no tattoo shops in Compton right now, nigga, because of people like you. Because y'all think that people support. That's why y'all don't have no businesses. Because y'all allow the gangs to tax people that's trying to come out there and make business. Like, right, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, KP. I really don't think it's like that. I think it's probably like that in some areas, but I think KP putting 20 on 10. Everybody knows street dudes who got better sense than KP. Most street dudes only in the streets because of their circumstances, not because they're not smart. Everybody ain't a Jay-Z, but there are levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all. Everybody can't become a millionaire from being a dope boy. But that don't mean you can't have a successful business and become an entrepreneur from being a dope boy. It is. But niggas do
like
it.
When you know, in this sense or whatever, you know, if you ain't from the streets, like you know, like back in the day, Jay had an old song, you know, was like, you know, niggas just coming, new niggas, I guess niggas coming to their town trying to make money, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just the way, you know, he put it. It's like it's funny, y'all, you know. Y'all not welcome here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know, so he like, you know, it's just funny that, you know.
That's the shit that he on.
Talk about it. Right. But that's how, you know, that's how it is. I'm sure if we had gang activity, you know, it would be like that.
We do have gang activity, but gangs don't run that. Gangs don't run that. Gangs don't have the control to do that, to like stop business from flowing.
They just go shoot it up. We see that on TV all the time.
What you mean?
I said we see that on TV all the time.
Okay, so you think that people in New Orleans have to go and check in with a gang element in order to keep their business open?
No.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying we don't have to deal with that here.
It depends on where it is. Like our hoods on where the businesses are. You know what I mean? Like LA is totally different.
That's not true. No, I'm just saying they got a whole they got a whole bunch of like businesses within people's neighborhoods.
Like project type shit. We ain't got these motherfuckers live in cul-de-sacs and shit.
That's why I feel like their hood is different, but check-in is everywhere, Bondy. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. What I'm saying to y'all is I think it's unrealistic at 34 for me to believe that everywhere there's an inner city, I have to go check in with some hood nigga or some gang in order to open up my business, especially when City Hall, thank you. City Hall, thank you. City Hall, okay? Like for me, the white people are the ones that stop y'all from opening businesses, not the black niggas that's, you know, in gang activity. Like the niggas that's in gang activity, I used to feel like wasn't involved in shit like that. Like people did their business and the street niggas did their thing. Like it wasn't, I never saw it as a conflict. I'm gonna say it like that. I never saw street niggas in New Orleans trying to stop other people from having businesses in New Orleans because we always had a lot of black business and our shit was just always, and this is just coming from somebody on the side of knowing people who own businesses. That's what I'm talking about. My mom owned a business, like, you know.
She's from there. You know what I mean? It's just totally different.
Yeah, but people come to New Orleans all the time and install businesses, is what I'm saying. I'm just saying. But I just feel like also when niggas do that, they don't just do that shit to the people that come into their city new. They do that shit to the people that's from their city too. They tax them too. Like that's not just a you are out of town tax. That's a no, you want to start a business in this neighborhood and this neighborhood is ran by my set. So you got to pay me
for your business to run in this neighborhood. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. I'm saying I feel like KP is putting 20 on 10 because at the end of the day, Happy Ice is in business out there in Compton and your tattoo shop is not.
Happy Ice is a mobile business.
All the more means to make my point that nigga is floating around in different parts of Compton and his business is still successful.
That nigga is in Bel Air. What I'm saying is
KP is capping.
Didn't we see somebody like come to their little shop or whatever and it was on some shit like that?
That was the first episode, and that was also a nigga that can't be trusted. That means he could have been putting 20 on 10. Talking about, I just saw a nigga head get blown off on the corner. You really? You did, Columbus? You did? Okay. That shit.
He did.
How you know that? We ain't see it.
You right
there. I'm just saying, like, okay. All right. Everybody gonna act like niggas can't be capping out here to try to make shit look rougher than it really is. But okay. I might be tripping. KP is wilding straight up. Listen, my dude thinks that I'm tripping. My dude thinks that I'm tripping, and KP is, he's in tune, and I just don't know about street shit. And that's perfectly fine. I shouldn't be involved in street shit. Because I'm the type of person that feel like, oh my God, I don't want to be involved.
Why you ain't involved in street shit? Huh? Right now. Because you say shit like you're saying right now. What you about to say? Because I just go around there and shoot it up. You hear me? If I was in this shit, I know. That's why that simple head. The same right now.
No, I'm not simple. I am not simple, and I wouldn't just go and shoot the shit up all like willy nilly.
You have a whole plan, right?
Of course, there's always a plan.
You wouldn't get caught. I got you.
I feel like, if they ain't got no proof that anything happened, what we talking about? Nigga took a trip.
Niggas don't get away with nothing.
I know. That's why you pay white people to do it. That's why you call the cops on them.
Excuse me, those some gangsters are harassing.
Look, no, 911. 911. Hello? Listen, I'll put on my best white lady voice and call the police on you niggas. Think I won't send them white people after you. I bet y'all will. I'm going to be just like a Karen calling the police on y'all because y'all making me feel scared and I didn't just bought this business. When I tell y'all I be calling the police and on the internet while I'm calling the police, because y'all know because they didn't threaten me. So now I'm on the internet on the line with the police. Child, let me tell you, I don't want to live nowhere like that. If I got to do all of that, that's why I like living in more expensive tax brackets, bitch. You ain't about to put me through all of that stress because I'm trying to think of all of the different ways to fuck over you once you put that type of pressure on me. But either way, I still feel like KP on bullshit. He is capping a little. Cat ain't get taxed. Somebody said Cat is in Beverly Hills. Child, I feel like I'm not exactly sure what all of Compton encompasses, but that Crenshaw area, Lamert Park, and all of that shit, like that shit seemed like it was legit fair game. I mean, y'all let white people come in and buy up all of the stores and shit and gentrify, but y'all gonna give black people from out of town a hard time? Did y'all give the Target a hard time, nigga? I'm just curious. Because this conversation is starting to piss me off a little bit. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be trying to stop no black man from making a paper when y'all don't say nothing to all of the clear people that come and buy up all of the stores and y'all leave them alone. You don't shoot up the little ice cream spot that the white folks then opened up, right? You just wait for it to be somebody black trying to open up something in your neighborhood to go and scare the shit out of them. Right. We shouldn't just blow up. Man, look. Anyway, like I said, you heard me. The Lord keep me safe and surrounded by good energy so I don't ever have to be in the swells of the gutter with these people. Because this is gutter. Okay? This is some gutter, unnecessary bullshit. I'm from Compton. It's different. More hurdles from the gangs to City Hall. They extra. Been this way for decades, unfortunately. Oh, so you're saying more hurdles from the gangs to City Hall. So all of it is an issue and a problem when trying to get a business in Compton. And that's why they ain't got no business in Compton. Okay. Because that would have been me. That would have been me. Like, oh, okay, y'all want to do all of this? Okay, well, you can keep your desert of an area that you got so much pride in. Listen, this is probably the reason why a lot of black people be like, man, fuck all that. Ain't nobody about to be sitting up here fighting with you stupid ass niggas that ain't got shit to do, don't own no property, don't own a motherfucking thing. But the police don't give a fuck to protect people. So y'all just gonna be wreaking havoc on the neighborhoods. Child, that's why people leave y'all. That's why they leave y'all neighborhoods to be, for the crackheads or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what y'all niggas be on. Ooh. Child, when you be exercising too much, almost Charlie horse from the back of my leg to my toe. Ooh. All right, y'all. What else happened in this episode? Lemire and them still made up after they had that argument. And them niggas basically was threatening this nigga life. Lemire was like, I felt like it wasn't that bad. I was like, what? They was basically threatening you. And it wasn't that bad. Okay. I guess, Lemire. Like, I guess. Okay. They were supposed to have a Mexico trip, but the pandemic happened. And then they had that little reunion, and that really pissed KP off when everybody was saying that KP wasn't the best manager of the business. And then he was already mad when Lemire pointed out that he made more money than him. And I'm like, nigga, you out here being mad about facts. I can't stand I'm gonna be mad about a fact ass nigga. Like, it's a fact, my dude. It's a fact. It's a fact. Keep making more money than you with Happy Ice and you making at the tattoo shop. You can't quite get open.
So this nigga Lemire said he made $1 million selling Happy Ice?
Yeah.
Why the fuck he tattooing?
He liked tattooing. I talked to Lemire. I think Lemire liked tattooing. That's basically it, though. Yeah, I've been on here almost 2 hours. That's all 4 shows. I always thought it was related to other sets that set up shop for street pharmaceutical business. That's what I thought. I didn't think people would give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they be trying to tax any way they can, so they try to come in and muscle money out of them people. Right. Why take away from your community? Ready to die. Don't even own the block. He don't believe them. He don't. The mob used to do that. Say that. Just imagine what all would have happened in Mexico. The mob still do that. Okay. They need to get rid of the intimidating, let Cat take over and call it Black and Cruella. I think that's what they will do. I think that Lemire isn't going to have the capacity to get his tattoo shop open. Happy Ice is already extremely successful. He got, wife, 2 kids. So I think that it'll end up being Nessie going to Cat Shop and then Cat Shop taking over as the LA show, which is smarter to me than relying on these stupid alleged dope head looking ass niggas. I'm just sorry. Like they don't need to be running no business. Hold on, talking too bad about my community chat. Y'all got some issues in your cities too. Don't do us. Coco baby, calm down, Lord.
Coco, where you from?
I think she must be from Compton and feeling away.
How about you give us some insight, since the only person from LA gave us the greatest insight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let us know.
Let us know exactly what we was talking about.
Yeah, you said we talking bad about you. Tell us if it's true or not. Tell her, give us the information. Is your city fucked up or is your city not fucked up? What's T?
We like LA.
We love LA. We want to live out there. We want to come and live out there. We know that the taxes and all that is expensive, but we feel like we can afford it. We feel like we could figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all I gotta do is start slinging Happy Ice. Niggas was drinking like that. Fuck. So I bring a cool cup out. Fuck y'all here.
Nigga said, nah, your hometown cool. I like Chucks and plaid shirts.
right.
We do. I was just about to get online and start buying a bitch some Chucks. Lyric with a commentary. Look, y'all see him in the video, huh? I don't know why. I don't know why he talking in my video now. Like, nigga, nobody asked you for your input on none of this. I said, come in here. Like, that means come in here and be in the background. Nigga singing in the background. No, it's not true. They are putting 10 on 20.
Okay.
You mean 20 on 10?
She knows what you're talking about.
I mean, listen, if your city out of control, just say that. My city out of control too. I don't trust nobody. The niggas came and dropped my mattress off today and was looking at my car. I was like, yeah, nigga, don't be looking at my car. It's got a tracker on it. I ain't say that, but that's what I wanted to say.
Shit's nice. People look at it.
I know, and I expect for people to look at my shit. That's why I was, but I still had that in the back of my mind. Like, nigga, don't come back around here later on when you get off from work trying to rob me. And a dog. And a gun. Special guest tonight, a husband. Trust me, we know New Orleans is tangled in litigation galore. Right. It's partially true. The city government needs to do more to improve and beautify the city. Gangs are an issue still, not as bad as before, but murder still happen in daylight. Best believe in broad daylight. Rock-a-bye, baby.
That's how it is down there too.
Yeah, it is. That's why I don't go nowhere. That's why I don't go nowhere. Okay, because I talk too much shit. Y'all ain't about to catch me slipping. Okay, Lord, pray for me. Okay. But I just think that's ridiculous. I think people need to always be about making their communities better and Black people making money. Like, y'all really be out here making it hard for these young Black people to come and move to y'all area. Like, a lot of y'all not from LA. That's why it be making me mad when niggas be doing all that. Nigga, your grandmama from Mississippi, shut the fuck up. Like, you one generation out there and don't know how to act, cuz. Like, get the fuck out here. You still going to the South for family vacations and shit. You still going to visit your auntie down here and want to do all that hard set tripping shit that y'all be doing in neighborhoods which y'all don't even own no property. Like, grow up.
You are not my cousin. You are my cousin.
Right. Like, stop, son. Like,
please.
Nigga, you could say words with C's in them. Please fucking stop. Y'all are doing too much. You're just being ridiculous at this point. And stuff. Yeah, stuff happens everywhere. There's violence and situations everywhere. Okay, but everywhere ain't got the beach.
Me lyric.
Okay. Listen, people cannot be trusted, and I don't trust people. Understand me. I need people to understand. It's not that I'm mean. I do not trust people. I don't trust nobody. Okay? I don't trust nobody. Do you hear me? Okay? I'm gonna tell you like they say, trust your mama and then cut the deck. Okay? Listen. You just told all they business. You just told all that. Who business I told? Who business I told? Baltimore don't really Baltimore don't really do the tax and stuff. They just kill you if you feel you're doing too good.
Damn. Baltimore, terrible. Extort me. Fuck.
It's the jealousy for me. Like, that's what it's really about. Like, yeah, niggas will kill you because they be hating.
It's the same. You don't hear about it, a lot of these stories.
That's why I'm gonna tell you, that's why Black people move. When Black people get on, they move to nice areas because nobody wants to worry about, like, I can't go to the grocery store because you mad, because you hating on me. Now I'm gonna go somewhere where they got a whole bunch of other rich people too. And it just so happens that a lot of times those people are clear, but those clear people won't try to roll up on me either. They might try to call the police on me, but they won't try to roll up on me. Okay? Listen, hold up. You peep game. It's all Listen, I'm still close to the beach though. Listen, ain't nobody hating on you, love. We saying we were traded. We were traded. We're not, you ain't, listen, you're not nanny boo-booing us, bitch. We're already there. Okay. Right. It's unfortunate crabs in the barrel mentality. You see one Black person making you feel like you gotta take them out. You really need to pray on that. That's something you should pray on. Cause I really do feel like whenever there's a Black person that's done something, good or have done something for themselves, that should let you know you could do it too. Instead of seeing it as something to be upset about or feel like, oh, I ain't getting mine, you got to work on that, bro. You got to pray on that. And every time you have that thought, you have to correct it. Y'all have to correct the bad thoughts. I don't know if y'all know that, but a lot of people, they think you're just supposed to have those thoughts and, y'all deep dive into them hoes, but you ain't supposed to be jealous of another person. It ain't a good thing or right for you to be mad that another person is doing well, especially if them doing well ain't had nothing to do with your downfall. You know what I'm saying? Then ultimately you need to pray on that. You need to, change your mindset about that, because you ain't doing nothing but getting yourself in a fucked up situation. And plus, these niggas out here tripping. I guess they ain't realized yet that for every life you take a little bit of your own. Like y'all niggas get to a point where y'all so paranoid because of all of the fucked up things y'all have done to other people that you might as well, get your just due eventually. Based off what I have seen of the life that they talking about, you're gonna get to a point where you can't even sleep good. That's why, niggas be loaded and fucked up all the time, because you're gonna get to a point where all the decisions that you made to hurt other people eat away at you. So go ahead. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get it. And you don't even know you're going to get it. And it's going to be worse than you thought it was going to be. When they tell you, that you see the people and all of that in your dreams, and you see the people when you close your eyes, and niggas out here acting like they be unbothered by that shit. Shit. Y'all niggas be feeling that shit. Y'all just be stunting like y'all don't. In my opinion, based on what I've seen. And see, you ain't got to be in some shit to see it and to see its ramifications. You ain't got to be in it. That's why I know I ain't never want to be in no street shit, because I know the shit that you would have to do in order to sustain is going to eat at your spirit. And at the end of the day, that's all you really have. That's all you really have is your spirit. Real nigga shit. Kat's tattoos looks better than KP's in my opinion. Yeah, because she ain't always fucked up. A lot of us got cousins, girl. We know. a lot of us got the cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got family we can call them, but we also know we don't want to call them because they already fucked up. Okay? So y'all niggas do better, man. Y'all niggas do better, because KP and them, to me, the fact that they not trying to lift out of that and they still swimming in it, to me, it still make them look worse. It still make them look bad. Because I'm trying to understand what street shit your daddy involved in, because your daddy done made his money. Your daddy walking around in a suit and going down to City Hall and handling shit and dropping nuts and all of that type of shit. So I'm trying to figure out what hood shit is your daddy involved in, or was your daddy involved in order for him to be able to walk around and be successful in his community without seemingly bringing it down. Because the energy that you're on, I need explanations. I love you back. Child, yeah, I remember that. That was like the scariest part of Tales from the Hood, them last two stories.
Oh, shit.
And when your girl was trying to get Crazy K to stop being crazy, and he was feeling it, but he had to fight it, and then what was the result of that? Well, them niggas that you got, niggas came back and got you. Okay? And then it was like, welcome to hell. Yeah, man. R.I.P. Clarence out this bitch. But yeah, I think it's a good idea for Kat to be head of the show at this point, for me. But either way, y'all, now that I'm done having uncomfortable conversations about gang related shit, I'm gonna go ahead and bid y'all adieu. I'm gonna bid y'all good night. Pray for my safety, because y'all know people can't stand me. All right, I love y'all. Y'all have a